Shri Ganesha Sharada Gurubhyo Namaha Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedhase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Patage Namaha. Welcome to all for this session on Ramayana to chapter 44 of Ayodhya Kanda. In the last chapter we saw Queen Kaushalya having her son Rama left for the exile into the forest. She was lamenting, suffering and lamenting, weeping, crying to know when exactly Rama would return back to Ayodhya. Meanwhile, Sumitra, her co-sister, she mustered a little courage because even her son Lakshmana had also left along with Rama into the exile. Yet she mustered some courage and she is trying to console Kausalya with positive regards. The righteous Queen Sumitra, hearing the lament of Queen Kaushalya, addressed her in reasonable words. O Queen, why do you weep in abject fashion for your son, the chief of men endowed with every virtue? O noble lady, Sri Rama has renounced the throne and entered the forest to render his father illustrious as the votary of truth. Sri Rama, honoring his father, has conducted himself as the best of the men and secured the future glory of his father. There is no cause for grief since Rama is treading the path of Dharma, neither is there cause to grieve for Lakshmana, ever compassionate to all, sinless, serving Rama and in every worthy of the highest good. The tender limbed Janaki too is following your virtuous son. O Queen, the exile of Rama is no cause for sorrow, since he is the protector of all beings and the follower of virtue. O Queen, the banner of his good name waves over the three worlds. Consider the purity of Rama, even the sun dares not to cause him suffering by its rays. In his presence, the hot winds of the forest in summer will grow cool and like the spring breeze bring him refreshment. When asleep in the forest at night, the moon, like a father, will succor him with its cool beams. That Ramachandra, to whom the Brahmarshi Vishwamitra gave celestial weapons on the death of his son Shambhara, that valorous son, that lion among them, depending on the strength of his arms, will dwell in the forest as fearlessly as in his own palace. Here the son of Shambhara was Subahu, who was in the past killed by Ramachandra while protecting the yajna of Brahmarshi Vishwamitra. That hero whose arrows destroy his foes, the enemies, is certainly to be succored by the earth. That Rama, endowed with great prowess, power, and courage, will soon return on the termination of his exile to claim the kingdom. O Lady, Sri Rama, who illumines the sun, which gives light to the whole world, who gives splendor to the fire, who is the supreme ruler of rulers, who is the fame of fame and the essence of forgiveness, who is the chief of beings, wherever he dwells in the forest or the city, all is one to him. Sri Rama, this great hero, will speedily regain his kingdom together with Sita, the earth, and every prosperity. Sri Rama, for whom, when departing for the forest, the people of Ayodhya, filled with grief, shed their tears, will soon regain the kingdom. Nowhere it is difficult to obtain it in the world by him who, though invincible, entered the forest dressed like an ascetic, followed by Sita, who is Lakshmi in another form. What should be difficult for him, who armed with bow and sword is preceded on his way by Lakshmana. O lady, abandon grief and infatuation. Assuredly you will behold Sri Rama returning from his exile. O you who are reproachable, irreproachable, O Kalyani, O auspicious one, you will behold your son like the rising moon placing his head at your feet. You will shed tears of joy seeing your son installed on the throne and in possession of the king's treasury. O lady, neither grieve nor let your mind be troubled. I see nothing that is inauspicious in respect of Rama. Soon you shall behold your son with Sita and Lakshmana. O sinless queen, it becomes you to encourage others. Therefore, why do you now cause your heart distress? O Devi, do not grieve. There is none in the world more virtuous than Rama. Seeing Rama returning from the forest with his friends making obeisance to you, then will you shed tears of joy like the clouds in the rainy season. In brief, I tell you, your son Sri Rama returning to the capital will press your feet to him with his tender hands. Seeing your son bowing to you, your feet, you will cover him with tears as the clouds cover the mountains with rain. Thus did the beautiful Sumitra, ever persuasive and benevolent to all, offer words of consolation to Queen Kaushalya, and having spoken, became silent. The chief queen, the mother of Sri Rama, hearing the words of Queen Sumitra, found peace and forgot her grief, which resembled the rain of the autumn cloud that swiftly disappears. Thus ended chapter 44 of Ayodhya Kanda in Ramayana, where we saw Sumitra, though even her son Lakshmana also had left for the forest in exile along with Sri Ramachandra, yet she mustered a little courage and tried her best to console Kaushalya with positive words. Namaste Sharada Devi, Kashmira Puramasini, Twamaham Prarthaye Nityam, Vidya Danancha Dehime. Goodbye.